Yo, this Kelt with Fourth and Inches, man. I appreciate y'all following us, man. Don't forget to share and like our content. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We got a lot of stuff dropping this year. Tune in, man. Check me and my guys out.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that settle on benches, boy. I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am a New Orleans Saint to the
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of Fourth and Inches. It's your boy Mills, kicking it with my brethren, Jarvis, Kelt. What y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling tonight?
It's good week. Long week, even longer weekend. I'm tired.
Yeah. I know.
off.
You had a, you was off. I was about to say you was working or you was off.
I was off today, player.
Yeah,
it was a great day today.
Yeah, me and Jarvis seen each other at the springtime Tallahassee for a minute. Chopped it up for a minute before our old ladies ran us off.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a crazy weekend, man. We both had something to do after that too. So like yesterday, crazy busy. Then today was kind of chill. We just got groceries. We kind of hung out. We didn't really do a whole lot, but weekend coming to an end.
I chilled for the most part today. Before you seen me, before we was at parade, my son had a t-ball game that morning, and that was
I'm almost there.
I was coming off of Thursday regional weightlifting at Fort Walton Beach, and then Friday we threw 7-on-7 against Rickards. Friday night, good buddy of mine got it up to the Cowboy Hall of Fame. Shout out to Zach Johannes.
Yeah, shout out Zach.
And yep. Then T-ball and parade on Saturday. So Sunday today was kind of chill.
Speaking of Rickards, they was in the parade. Their band was pretty good band.
Yeah,
but I always like the drum line. I don't know what the drum line always gets me like moving. You know what I'm saying? The drum line always gets me. But I got Cash Money, who's only 2. Got my son to say "Go Cougars" to him while they was coming by handing out the bees and all. So shout out Gobby. Rickards, y'all know what it is. Good band though. Good band.
You know what band I thought sounded pretty good was the Lofty Pursuit community band. They ain't sound too bad.
Is that the old folks?
Yeah, they ain't sound too bad at all.
With the tie-dye shirts and stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, some of them cats were like into it.
Yeah. It didn't sound too bad at all.
No, it didn't, bro. A good time, man. Good time in the city. This episode, y'all, we got a couple things to go over. We're gonna go over it's April, so not a lot with football going on other than the spring game coming up. So we're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about recruiting news or, lack thereof. There's not a whole lot going on with my team. I don't know about y'all's, but, recruiting, spring game, spring updates. And then we're also, this is my favorite and probably going to be the most fun part of the episode is 3 rookie or freshmen that you're excited about coming on, your team this year. 3 freshmen you're excited about this year for your team. That's what we're going to dive into on this episode. I'm going to try to keep it not too long, but you know how we do. Plus, I think Kelt's got somewhere to be after this, so we're gonna try to get on into it. Y'all ready to dive on in?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I'll kick it off first. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. All right. So we're just dive into recruiting because it's not much going on. As far as right now, the recruiting, Florida State sits at number 7 in the country. I just want to point out that's the highest in the Big 3. It's only April though, so shit happens. Damn. But I'm just saying, right now this is what we're talking about. Right now, in April, we're number 7 with only
we've seen this before.
Yeah, right. It don't mean a damn thing in April.
Nothing.
I promise. It don't mean nothing. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. Well, we only have 4 guys committed. You know what I'm saying? So that's so we have 3 4-star guys and 1 3-star guy. I don't know if y'all have paid attention or looked into it. There is a lot of offensive linemen in this class. It's a lot.
The 25 class?
It's a lot. It's a bunch of good offensive linemen. Interior, outside guys is a bunch of, our best guy right now is Solomon Thomas, a 4-star offensive tackle. Actually, he's interior offensive lineman. I'm sorry. We got a 4-star edge guy, Javian Hilson. We have Ethan Pritchard, a 4-star linebacker, and a 3-star quarterback named Tremel Jones out of Mandarin, Jacksonville. I think he's going to grow out of a
Seen him over the
3-star.
seen him over summer.
I
Last
think
summer.
he's going to be. So you've seen him in person, and also
Mhm.
I personally feel like he's going to. I don't know if he's going to be no 5-star, but I think he's going to grow into a 4-star because the kid's hella talented. Yeah, I personally think that. So that's where we sit as far as right now what we have in the bank. Um, I'm not going to go into who all. I mean, god dang, we're pursuing everybody. If you look at the offers out there, I mean, quarterbacks running. I mean, we probably have 80 offers out there. But two guys that I think we have a really good shot at landing, like in the near future. 4-star wide receiver Dalen McCutcheon out of Lucas, Texas. He had an unofficial with us this past week. Said we were at the top school for him. I think it's out of Oklahoma and Texas A&M, I believe. That's vying for his services. I think we have a good chance with him from what I'm hearing. Also, 4-star interior offensive lineman Peyton Joseph out of Fort Valley, Georgia. He's currently committed to the Florida Gators, but he was just here on a multi-day visit. I'm really liking what I'm hearing about that situation. Again, he's committed to the Florida Gators. I don't know how many wins those guys got coming, so I don't think that I personally don't think if I was a betting man, hey, y'all might get him. I'm just saying if I was a betting man, I feel like
What's the guy name again?
Peyton Joseph,
Oh, okay.
4-star interior offensive
Yeah,
lineman.
offensive lineman. Yeah.
Yeah, he's currently committed to y'all. He was just here for a couple of days, had a really good time. If I had to pick our best recruiter right now, it's probably Alex Atkins, our offensive line coach and coordinator. Uh, I think we got a good chance with him. Those two guys, I would like y'all to keep y'all's eyes on, Florida State fans. And then, of course, there's big names like Jamie French, but I mean, who doesn't have a shot? I mean, it's April. That guy's not committing for a long time. Jamie French is going to be most likely, if I put money on an Ohio State Buckeye. But ever since Saban left, he decommitted from Bama. We were in the fold on that. 4-star running back Alvin Henderson. I like where we sit with him, although it's out of Auburn and Bama. It says. We'll see. It's April. Don't get too caught up in recruiting, boys and girls. We just kind of got to talk about it a little bit. You know what I mean? We got to.
Nah. My list isn't as long. I just want to highlight a couple guys that was on campus this past weekend for our scrimmage, not spring game, but the scrimmage. We had Alvin Henderson, a running back out of Elba, Alabama, who's I think he's leaning towards Georgia, maybe. But
I read Auburn and Bama because he's
might have
from.
been Auburn. Yeah, it might have been Auburn. But I don't know why. I think I might have seen him promote some Georgia gear.
Georgia's always in the fold, probably.
Yeah, 4-star kid, 5'9", 200 pounds, downhill back. He's a remnants of Montreal Johnson, who's there now. He's straight downhill. He has a little wiggle to him, but he's a straight downhill guy. I mean, we get him, he'll definitely be able to replace number 2. Another guy that was on campus is Ryan Montgomery, Ohio guy, Ohio kid, quarterback, 4-star, 6'3", 215. I can see why they're I guess hound this guy. He looks like Tebow somewhat. I watched a little bit of film. His deep ball is immaculate. His intermediate to short throws, at best, but he will get out the pocket and run. And he's a 6'3", 215. He's a big quarterback.
Okay.
But then a guy that I looked up that I'm kind of excited about, even though he's just a 3-star. I think they moved him down to a 3-star when he committed to us. Is Josiah Abdullah out of Atlanta, Georgia, 5'10", 175 pounds. He's a shifty guy, wide receiver, real shifty. Not quite as shifty as KT, but he on film he runs really great routes. He has decent hands. He gets open. He finds open space. He catch the ball. He get in the end zone. So all we need to do. But that's all I had recruiting wise. These guys are flipping left and right. So I'm
April.
Yeah, it's just guys we had on campus and guys that are already committed.
man. That's Kelt. You got anything for recruiting, buddy?
Yeah, I got some slight shit. You know, we've been still, having ties to Romello Height out of USC, the ex-Auburn guy. We've been thinking about messing with him. Personally, I wouldn't do it. We already deep on the defensive line. There's no need to bring another guy in. You're taking snaps away from other guys, so let's move away from that. We had five-star LB Zayden Walker in. He liked what he saw on campus. Now all we got to do is keep on holding up our end of the bargain.
It's a big
In a
get.
good place. In a good place with him. I saw we was 23rd. I'm looking at the hard recruits that we got. Uh, Probably the highest being Gerard Pringle, the four-star running back. We got Waden Charles, four-star receiver. Elijah Melendez. This is a pretty good linebacker. I'm looking forward to him leaning forward. He's a three-star now. I think he's going four-star.
Yeah, it's early, man.
Keep your eye on Elijah. He's pretty nice. Then we got the QB, Luke Nickel. We got the guy out of G County, Lamar Williams. I'm just saying.
That's
6'6",
the
270.
that's the
Yeah.
lineman.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
lineman. 6'6", 270.
yeah.
Um, I don't know, man. Like right now, like you said, it's too early. I like what we doing right now. Making a couple moves. Just hold up our end on the season and everything will play out. It's like I said, it's still early right now, so
Hey,
we
like
gotta
you
wait for
say,
the rest of
bro,
the season.
winning cures everything. You know what I'm saying? Whenever them boys is thinking about you and you're winning, it's a lot easier of a sale.
I
You know,
mean, you're a lot more sexy with the W's.
absolutely.
Most definitely. Or you throwing out money, whichever one come first.
Yeah,
I
hey, and
mean,
that's
hey, it's all fair now. It's all fair.
uh, it's a lot. This is a pretty good class of players. I've been looking, trying to pay attention a little bit more because I haven't been the last couple of years because this early it don't matter. Even on signing day, what you thought you had, you don't. So,
'Cause they can
you know,
easily
I,
sling your head across the room. We've seen
you
it.
know, Travis
We've
Hunter did
seen
us
it.
so dirty, bro. Named our recruiting class and everything, bro, and then bounced. So I just, uh, I don't really. I'm not going to get all hung up on somebody even hard committing right now. I don't care. It looks nice, and best believe I'm gonna talk about it, but it can't hurt me no more. It ain't gonna hurt me no more on the day
Yeah.
because
Look at how Komani did us last year.
Cormani, right? Hey, Kelt. There's a rumor. I know rumors are rumors. There's a rumor though, because they talk about him and Dion don't see eye to eye on shit. Say he
I,
don't go to
I don't
class, nothing.
I don't think I don't
It's
think he
more
was
to the story than that.
I don't think he was ready for the atmosphere
I
of
think
like
I think them putting the camera in his face was the worst thing that
yeah,
could have
yeah.
happened for him.
I don't think he was ready for that spotlight. Like being that big of a
He can't be
recruit
getting
and
too much. Travis Hunter's there.
yeah, but
Man,
I mean you were next in line
have you
to
seen him?
be
Have you
that
seen
guy.
him, Mills?
Cormani?
Have you seen? Bro, first of all, you seen his
Yeah.
jewelry? You see how he walk around campus?
Yeah, for sure. He probably stands out in Colorado.
Hmm.
He's flooded. His
Yeah,
hair and all that. Like
yeah. He's probably not the typical Colorado student.
Travis Hunter can go in places and be, you know, blend in. He can't.
Yeah, yeah. But there's a rumor, Kelt Cormani. When is the transfer portal back? Yeah, can they transfer again? Is that opened or no?
Mm, I don't know. I'm not
I don't
certain. I
either.
want to say yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm not certain.
Yeah, I don't know if it is either because there's a second wave coming soon.
hmm
I think
I'm
it's like
waiting
at
on
the
that.
end. I think it's like at the end of the school year.
Yeah.
The end of the actual school year is when they can start back transferring.
The end of the
Um.
scholastic school year, you mean, when they graduate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
End
that's
of the
like in May.
semester,
Like in May.
April, end of April.
hmm
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Spring updates. I have just a couple. As far as immediate things go, the cool, well, not cool things. Some of these aren't cool. We hired Ernie Sims. I thought that was pretty cool. We hired Ernie Sims as a defensive analyst. If you know anything about football or Florida State football, and if you're at least 30 years old, you know who Ernie Sims is, and you know who he was for Florida State. He was an absolute animal. I mean, I should have looked this up. He's got to be one of the most tackles. He had to, right? I don't think he had the most because I would for sure know that, but he was up there. Like he was a dog. Got drafted really high by the Lions, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean Ernie.
Was it? Yeah. Fun
Gotta
fact
talk to
about
you.
him. Fun fact about him. Before I'll let you finish. I got a couple more stories about him. But he was, Google it, one of the highest, or had the highest rate for a high school recruit ever.
Yeah. There's only like 3 or 4 that I can
Yeah.
think of that had a 1.0.
1.0, yeah.
Ernie, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kelt. We was talking about that kid the other day from Ole Miss. Didn't he have one too? The edge guy?
Ndichi.
Didn't he have one?
Robin Ndichi?
I think so. I think so.
Because didn't Ernie play running back too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he played out linebacker and running back at NFC, right?
He was a dog.
Started both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Started both sides of the ball. But he was on campus at Gabi when he was at UCF maybe a month ago.
Oh, really?
Maybe a month ago, doing some recruiting. And we sat, no, not really sat. We was in the weight room. I was running a workout, so we chopped it up. And then, what was 2 weeks ago when I was on campus, I called you for the spring practice.
Yeah.
And I ran into him in the hall. And I was like, Coach, what, Coach now, Coach. I was like, Coach, what's up? Hey, Coach, how you doing? It's just, see what I can do over here. So I'm like, if I get an inside scoop for Ernie White. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, but I
this is before it was announced.
This is before it was announced. I seen him.
Okay. Well, you know what was weird is he was announced on April Fool's Day. So a lot of people was like, nice try. And that's a weird thing to do on April Fool's Day, but I guess that's when his contract started.
I literally seen him on campus at Gabi, talked to him. Well, not that. After I got off the phone with you, going out to the practice field, I seen him. I was like, hey, Coach, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I met this up here. And I'm like, okay, see what that's about. And then, lo and behold, he's there. So,
yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
Great hire.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it because we have Randy Shannon as our linebacker coach now. Love Randy. Hasn't recruited the best, which if you'd have told me before we set him there at that position, I'd have been like, yeah, right. But he has not recruited the best at linebacker. So I don't know if that's a move to help with that. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, but it's never a bad thing to have someone like Ernie Sims as as an analyst. So I'm a big fan of that. Also, some terrible news. It's terrible, but it's like not life ending. It's like Destin Hill is out for the season with an undisclosed. I still don't know what this injury is, and I've been asking. There's a bunch of rumors about it, but I've heard different, like knee, foot. I've heard all kind of different things. But Destin Hill is out for the spring, with an undisclosed injury. I hope it's just a spring because I know how Norvell does. I mean, it could be the season, and we're just saying the spring. But a lot of people inside the organization seem to think it's they're optimistic about the situation. So hopefully it's just a spring because Destin Hill's kind of had a rough road anyway, with his just getting here. So then Destin Hill is going to be the oldest player in college by the time it's all said and done, at this path he's on because, he sat for 2 years before he's just a sophomore and he's been out of high school 3 or 4 years now. So, if he's out for this year, we'll redshirt him. So he could be, Destin Hill's out. And then also, maybe the 4th string tight end, Jarrell Powers, which I like him, man. He's a hell of an athlete, but I just don't think he's going to get much shine this year anyway. But he's out as well. And as far as stuff going on with spring ball, DJU and Brock Glenn, I'm hearing is having a pretty good battle. DJU was brought in to be the guy. Brock Glenn I know we got our ass kicked by Georgia. I know, but made some decent throws if you watch that game. So
I'm not gonna say nothing. I know it ain't no damn quarterback battle over there. I know it ain't.
Oh, DJU's gonna be the starter.
I'm just saying.
Until otherwise.
No, well, all I'm going
What's
off is the latest stuff at the scrimmage yesterday. They said DJU had a really good day. I mean, think about it. Brock Glenn knows the playbook already. So DJU, he's only been here for what? He's been practicing for a couple of weeks. He's got to learn the playbook and all. But I mean, if we want to take side bets, y'all can let me know. DJU will 100
It it
percent be
it
the starter.
He should.
it
He should
shouldn't be
be.
a thing. It shouldn't be a thing right now.
Bullshit! I heard Cam Ward. They talking about Poffenbarger is right on Cam Ward's heels, is what Mario said. It's what they're supposed to say to create, uh,
Drama.
you know, competition and shit. They got to say. They got to say it. Kelt, you know that. You know damn well that Cam Ward's starting, and I know damn well DJU starting.
I mean, I get that, but that would just be awful. That would just be awful.
But I've seen. Hey, don't let
I
DJU
I
slack.
think
Come on,
I
Brock.
think I've seen Brock performance in a good situation. I just think that they got away from it.
Yeah, I think DJU can be the man though. I mean, DJU he did not do bad at Oregon State last year. With
He lost
half
the
of the
Cam.
talent.
He lost the Cam.
Yeah, but with half the talent, you know what I'm saying?
No
I'm gonna have
Cam.
to go watch that game. I mean, was it a beating or was it a good game?
Bro. You know how we feel about West Coast games.
No
We don't
defense.
like
That's what I'm
that.
saying. There's a lot of variables in that.
Yeah, but at the same time, Cam wasn't that good at Wazoo last year. That shit wasn't that good.
He fumbles like every other play. But none of that is neither here nor there. What you got Cam Ward in Miami now is different than what we've seen. Same thing with DJU. You know, it's a different coach, different guy.
Yeah, it need to be.
Yeah.
But him at 255,
Do you see him though?
He's
Everybody keeps
huge.
tagging me in
255,
that talking about 255. DJU looks
255 is a
he
that's
looks
a
good at
lie.
255.
Yeah,
CM
That's a
Tebow was
lie.
255.
it's not a sloppy too. I seen him in person
It's
a
not
lie.
sloppy, is it?
without equipment on. He's not.
He's in shape.
He looks like a damn D lineman. Like he's huge.
The
I ain't
only
gonna
thing
lie,
I don't
yeah.
like is that, and I don't know if this is a quarterback thing. I seen a picture. We should have left that video offline of him squatting 400 pounds. Like that was some. I mean, I could probably go squat 400. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say nothing because I'm like
I-
400. That's light.
like, yeah, especially you're a man your size. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
10th grade center is quite more than that right now.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, hey Joe, that's literally nothing.
it's
400.
high school weight.
We was doing that in middle school, going to high school.
Hey,
Like
DJ might have a little more in the tank. I'm just saying though, like, why'd we post that?
I don't know. I don't really personally. I don't like the weight room videos because there be a lot of weird stuff going on if you watch the videos, man. If you watch a lot of guys, some guys be doing some weird stuff, bro.
This I like what's it called, the squat party. I like it, man. It gets the guys pumped up. I also think this will be the most talented group DJU's ever thrown to. I mean this, and I know I got my Florida State glasses on right now. You know,
Oh my God, bro.
but
He had
this wide receiver room can be special. I truly feel that. Malik Benson. What, man? I'm not allowed to think that.
Bro,
What's so wrong about that?
Bro, do you know who he had at Clemson?
Who he had at Clemson?
Yeah.
Like
You know who he
Antonio
had at
Williams or something? Like who else?
Clemson? Nah, he had
Joey
Mike Williams.
Stellato? Like who else did he have?
He went Mike Williams that went first round to the Chargers. Nice.
That was Trevor.
He
didn't
had
have
Deion
Mike
Kane.
Williams.
Yeah, he had Deion Kane too, didn't he?
He never played a game. He never started a game with none of those guys.
Bro.
Except for that one game Trevor was suspended or whatever it was.
So
Where he
none
threw
of
for
the-
like 400 on Notre Dame. That's the only game like he played with those dudes. Like when he came in, he had like Shipley. He had Will Shipley, the running back, and then he had like Antonio Williams. What's that one guy? He's got a hard name to say. Anyway, he didn't have the guys that he didn't. But I do think that our wide receiver room could be special. I think that Kentron Portier is about to have a breakout year. Obviously, everybody knows the Malik Benson name that came over from Alabama. I haven't seen a whole lot of tape on him. They talking about burners. Think he's going to be good.
He played receiver from Bama?
Yeah.
His name is Malik Benson.
Malik Benson, yeah.
What did he
He
do
was one-
last year?
What did he do?
Yeah, what did he do?
He didn't start, so he didn't do a whole lot at all. I think he scored a touchdown. He didn't do shit. He didn't really do nothing, but he's a Bama commit. He's definitely got some burners.
What number is he?
What number is he on our team? Number 10.
Okay.
Right
But-
in that bad.
Yeah, Malik Benson. He's pretty good, man. I like what I see. I like what I'm hearing, especially can take the top off is what the term I keep hearing with him. What, man? What's so funny about that? That's what I don't understand.
You my boy, man. You my boy, man. Go ahead,
I mean,
man.
we beat y'all with guys like Ja'Kai Douglas.
I got you. I got you.
So Kentron Port's
I
here.
got
Hakeem Williams is one that I'm hoping, man. Let's go. Have y'all seen the year 1 to year 2 pictures of this kid?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
weight
dude.
room, baby. I'm talking about Hakeem. Looks like wide receiver 1. I'm hoping for a big year out of him.
nah.
It's a lot of guys that's been here for a while, man. KP he's a red shirt senior. He's been here for a long time. Dealt with injuries, dealt with players that are just coming in like Keon and
Who's
Johnny
receiver one?
Wilson. I don't think KP. I don't know. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He might be Kelt. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of shit about Malik Benson though. I really am. I'm hearing he's good. I really like what I'm hearing about Hakeem Williams. He fits the bill. Ja'Kai Douglas is back. Darian Williamson is one you don't want to sleep on. Vandravius Jacobs,
What about the transfer from Indiana?
wide receiver. Oh, he's a running back. He's Jalen Lucas.
Okay, yeah, Lucas, yeah.
He's little, but this motherfucker can run. Excuse my language. Sorry, y'all. My boy Jalen Lucas is a stud kick returner, punt returner. I think he's going to house. I think he's going to house more than one this year, man. Let's go ahead and say that. Let's go ahead and put the books. Jalen Lucas is a stud. He's fast. We'll see. But I like what I'm seeing out of him.
I'll say one
Lucas
thing too. Y'all have no size at running back at all.
Roydell?
I think he's like 5'8", 5'9", maybe.
Roydell Williams ain't no 5'9".
How big is he?
I don't know.
I seen these guys. I seen these guys in person, and I was just like, "Where is this?" Like, no size.
I'll tell you. I tell you who does got size. Cam Davis. We'll get to him in a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
He's 5'10", 225.
He's not that tall. What
none of them are what they say. They're always an inch less.
Yeah, the running back room is tiny.
Have you seen tiny as in what? Height or fucking size?
Overall.
Size.
Man, you ain't seen, I promise you ain't seen Cam Davis then. Cam Davis ain't in the building when you looking at him. Or Roydell. Roydell's got fucking arms. And Keziah. Y'all tripping.
One guy out of 6.
I just named 3.
3 guys out of 6 that make it work.
I'll bet you money when we get off this, I'll send you pictures of Roydell Williams, Keziah, is it Williams too? Keziah Holmes, excuse me. Keziah Holmes, and then Cam Davis. Those 3 guys, guns. Built. My strength coach is Coach Storms. Ain't a motherfucker at our school ain't got biceps, dog.
Biceps.
I don't know what that means.
Big.
Are you talking about height or are you talking about size?
I guess he talking about size, you know.
Height and size.
6'2", you know.
I don't want my running back to be 6'4". Eric
guys like Mark Fletcher, you know.
How tall is Mark Fletcher?
Like 6'1".
He's a fucking wagon.
Problem child.
He's a wagon, though.
So when I
220, 215.
Slow as shit.
When I think size.
Man, stop.
He's a wagon.
Stop it.
Hey, he ain't out running nobody, bro. He runs through shit.
All right, bro. That's all right. We'll see this year.
I'm done with my spring updates. Y'all go ahead.
Real quick, when I think size, I think somebody that's a bell cow, somebody I can give it to on first, second, and third down. I don't see that in y'all backs. That's all I'm saying.
Who was our back last year? I mean, you act like what the fuck are you talking about?
No. They got Toe Philly.
Toe Philly back, but he's a tailback though.
He's little.
What's the difference?
Okay, moving on.
What's the difference?
Kel, honestly, I don't know. But
I'm gonna say, bro, because y'all be confusing me with that shit for the longest.
I think tailbacks are brought in for running or passing situation. I don't know, because if you look at our depth chart, it'll say running back and tailback. It'll say
same damn position.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the weirdest shit ever, bro. But
I don't know. What's up with y'all spring updates, though, man?
So,
you
want to go first? Go ahead. Go
ahead, brother.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Eugene Wilson, got to be the man. He's making. What's the looks about?
He's good, man. I'm just playing.
He's the guy.
I like Eugene.
I like Eugene.
Number 4, right?
Number 3.
3.
3. Oh, 3 and 4 good.
he
I'm space
he's
for it.
he's making the plays that need to be made. He has to be the guy this year. Um, that's no ifs ands or buts. He has to be the guy. Our new D line coach, which I feel like our D line has been atrocious. It's not. I ain't gonna say atrocious, but they've been, our D line has lacked. Uh, Trying to find a good word for it. Aggression, maybe the past few years. The guy that transferred to Ole Miss that was talking to, he's trash. Whatever.
Nah,
I'm glad he's gone.
let's tell everybody what he said.
I don't care what he said. I don't care.
I
What
would
he
Yes,
say,
that,
I got the people must
Go
know.
ahead. Go.
He said,
Okay.
and I quote, "It felt like the coaches were just telling us to go out there and be good." What the fuck?
He took plays off. His effort was terrible on plays.
He was hands down y'all's best D lineman, though. Lie to me.
Gerald Chapman is our new defensive line coach, and he is intense to say the least. I love the energy that he brings. He's intense, very. And I don't need a D line coach that's gonna sit back and you guys know. Offensive line, defensive line coach is gonna be in your face type guys. Those three guys, I feel like I'm too lax on the field as an O-line coach. But he's definitely bringing intensity. Tackling has been a main subject in spring this year. Our tackling was terrible last year. Terrible. Every time I look at a clip.
I ain't like the video though, Joe. I ain't like that little
Which
video
one?
y'all posted. I ain't like that little video.
Which one?
Where
It was
the
like,
guy was hitting the other dude.
They was like, oh, Miami need to be nervous. I was like, come on, bro. It's two DBs. Like I didn't even see a fight really. Like I get it, y'all popping, but come on, bro. Don't do that.
I'm just glad that tackling is being addressed because we've been terrible past couple years.
Trust me, I've been there. I've
The
been
Kentucky
there.
game.
Terrible. He could have broke off on the NCAA records on us.
If they would have gave him the ball every play, ain't no telling what he would have been doing.
He had about 400.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was killing shit.
Got two guys, two transfers that Napier says been looking good in spring. Grayson Howard, called him Pup, from South Carolina. 6'3", 6'4", 235. He's a big linebacker.
Grayson?
Grayson Howard.
White guy?
White guy.
Okay.
They call him Pup. He looks like a old school linebacker.
Does he have a neck roll?
No, I wish.
You know how us whites get down. We play linebacker, we act stupid.
I wish. He from South Carolina, didn't play a whole lot in South Carolina. I think he had like 19 tackles on the season, something like that. Didn't play a whole lot, but he's a big guy. It's a big linebacker. And then for today's game, another guy that Tulane transfer, DJ Douglas. He's 212 at DB. And he's making the plays that he's supposed to make, coming in, trying to beef up that secondary, trying to get. We used to be slightly DBU. We've gotten away from that. Kelt, don't look like that because we've had some DBs come through there.
Vernon Hargraves was the last time y'all could claim that.
It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute.
Vernon Hargraves was the last era.
I said you.
Hargraves.
I said
Vernon Hargraves was like that in college.
He was.
Who was the dude that threw the shoe? Who was that threw the shoe? He was.
Oh, nice. He was good too.
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson. He was nice.
Yeah.
And then Chauncey Gardner-Cox, or whatever his name is.
Chauncey Gardner was pretty good.
I like him.
Chauncey Gardner.
He probably the finest thing you done dropped in the last 5 though.
Yeah, easily.
We've had some really good defensive backs come through there, like previous. So trying to get back to that.
Yeah,
trying to get back. Need to get back to. I ain't gonna say trying. We need to get back to that for Bayou Billy to keep his job. That's all I got to care, man. That's all I got. Spring practice updates.
There you go.
All right,
Kelt, what you on, Kelt? What's Miami got going on?
All right, man. So we doing everything in Coral Gables on the 13th, 4 p.m. ACC Network. Shout out to them, putting us on TV. Couple storylines, but one I want to point something out. Kiko Malgoa is the first one to wear number 1 that Mario gave the number out to. Like Cam Ward transferred, that was gonna be his number anyways. But Kiko is rocking number one at linebacker. Just
That's
think
a
about that.
crazy number for a linebacker, isn't it?
Hey man, we Armstead I think was another linebacker we had were number one. I think Kenny Phillips was a safety. The last defensive guy that I remember that wore one, that's a good one. I want to say
Kiko a
cross.
dog. Kiko probably could have made money this year.
Kiko live. Kiko gonna be something special next year. So
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see my man Kiko. All the Cam Ward noise. They finally gonna let him do a couple things. I think that the QB room with him, Emery, Ja'Carry Brown, Poffenbacher, and Judd. I think it's a nice little core of guys. I think if a lot of guys know their place, we'll be all right. Um, Also, James Williams and Cam Kinchins are going to the league, so we're interested in seeing who their replacements are. It's a couple guys that's been coming in, but I'm gonna tell you a name to really watch out for, and it's gonna be Markeith Williams, number 15. He's a nice guy, ball hawk coming out of high school. He's learning how to use his weight now. He's added weight, and I think one of my guys I'm gonna mention later is Zaquan Patterson.
I was I
Nice.
was I was wondering if he was gonna say.
I like Savion Riley. Don't get it twisted. The transfer from Vanderbilt. I like him to play because the transfer that we got coming
Zaquan
in
though.
different.
Yeah.
That kid different.
He's a freshman though.
He he
I
ready
seen him lay the
now.
wood on somebody though already at practice though.
That was that was my man Citizen. I'm talking about lit him up. I'm talking about lit him up. But
So he ain't scared.
um that's a story. We giving the youth a lot of opportunities, but I want to talk about how deep my defensive line is. It's gonna be real sexy. We got Mesidor coming back, Najee Kelly. We got I can't remember the guy that came in from Marshall. Hold on, I'm looking for his name now. But I think that the defensive line is where you win a lot of games at the trenches. Elijah Austin, pretty good. So
You ain't gonna talk about the man on the line though. You ain't even
who
said
that
the
Mike?
man's
The Bane man. We
Hurricane Bane.
chilling. We chilling, man. Mondo Blunt coming up. When them guys link up, it's gonna be real
So
disruptive.
so exclude the middle. You got Bane on one side. Who's on the other side? Kelly.
I love Najee, but I think they're gonna give it to Elijah Austin, the guy from Marshall. He got good size. He's
Really
6'3".
coming in taking
He's
his
six.
job.
He's 6'3", 250.
And then the
Najee was hurt.
and
Najee was
then
hurt last year. You know that, right?
I know, but he played some. But then
I think, or it might be Mesidor. Mesidor might start on the other side.
and then in the
Mesidor.
middle you have Blunt.
No. Harrison Hunt, and we might have the one of the transfers from NC State. I keep hearing his name. He's been doing super good lately, man. I've been hearing about him. His name is Clark, CJ Clark. CJ Clark has been, real disruptive in the middle from what I'm hearing. 300
Yeah,
pound guy. The trenches, baby. That's what it's won at.
yeah, that's one. That's the offense and defensive line.
Gotta have it.
What games are won at? Yeah,
Hmm.
me and Jarvis didn't talk about that. Jarvis, I don't know if you know what time your spring game is. Ours is April 20th. April 20th at 4 p.m. It's limited seating due to the construction. So if you plan on if you plan on going to the game, you better get your tickets now. It's
Uh,
it's not a lot of tickets left. I don't think.
y'all might as well have that game at Cox Stadium,
Man, I said that, bro. I'm cool with that. I'm like, why do you got? Because you're going to be way up at the top. My old lady don't even want to go in now. She's like, it's stupid. We all got to sit at the top. I'm like, I'm going to see DJ throw the ball around a little bit. Although our spring game is a little different. Like last year, it was more of a practice, and then they did some game type shit for like a quarter. It wasn't the whole thing wasn't a game. So I don't know.
So our spring game is this coming Saturday, April 13th at 1 p.m. What I seen or what I heard is something that was interesting to me. So they divided the team and they let the vets on each team draft the coach that they want to coach the spring game. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
It's it's shows what coaches you have trust in. It's like, okay, that's instead of teams getting drafting the players or the coaches drafting the players, you draft what coaches you want to coach you on Saturday.
and a lot of teams are different. Some teams do first team versus second team. That's how Bobby Bowden used to do it back in the day. And then some teams split them up completely, and then I don't know how we do it. To be honest, I don't have an idea.
Glorified practice,
That's
basically.
all it is. Just no injuries. That's all I want. No injuries. Destin Hill was a pretty big loss. We still got Jakai going to run that slot for us, but I was hoping for a big year out of Destin. Hopefully, he'll be back this year. Prayers up to you, my guy. Y'all ready to get into these freshmen? This is what I'm most excited about, man. I get to hear.
I can go first since y'all been skipping me today. I think I
You
should
can
go.
go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
I've been anxious, so
This is freshmen we're excited about. Freshmen we're excited about this year. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead, Kelt.
go ahead, Joe. What you say?
No, I said. Let me retract. Grayson is actually black. I know. You said it was.
That's the whitest name ever.
Grayson Howard, black guy. My bad.
I ain't gonna lie, that was wow. Caught me off
Grayson
guard with
was
that one.
Grayson
Shout out to
was
him.
black.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Grayson.
Yeah.
So
Go
it
ahead.
was very hard for me to. I love the freshmen coming in, bro. We got a lot of guys. I like their game. But I got three, then I got two honorable mentions. I gotta be real with you. All right, so I got like honorable mention. Elijah Lofton. I don't know if y'all been seeing him. He the one that caught the one hand ball, number 9, the tight end.
Oh, the
We've been
tight
lining
end.
We've been lining him up in the backfield. He's been a little Devo-ish, and he's effective out of the backfield, bro. It's crazy how good he is.
Yeah.
Like 6'2", 235. He was a 4-star guy. The Bishop. What is? I don't want to say it. Is it Gourmet
Bishop Gorman?
Bishop Gorman.
out of Las? Yeah, out of
Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah,
We
where
had
Tate came
Brevin
from.
Jordan come out of there and wear number 9, so he's the next one up. So it's kind of been like he's been
I
stepping
seen
up.
that. I seen that play you're talking about.
The ball was poorly thrown. I'm gonna say that. Secondly, second honorable mention was my guy Nye Carr out of Colquitt County. Burner. That's all I'm gonna say. Jit is a
Heard about him.
playmaker. He's a nice receiver. He got excellent ball skills. He's somebody that I think they're gonna have to play him. When we go up on teams, you're gonna have to get on the field. Jit nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with JoJo. Everybody know who JoJo is. It's real. It's
Josiah
very
Trader.
real. It's very real. Jit got skills I've never seen a freshman have. He should be a 5-star. I don't know why they playing with him like that. The fact they keep saying he's a 4-star is ridiculous.
He
He's a
didn't go to enough
5-star guy.
7-on-7s, bro. I think that's all it is.
That's
That's
the
some
wide
of the
receiver.
fact. Yeah.
Josiah
Josiah
Trader. At one point he was a 5-star, and then they removed it.
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel like once you get it, how the fuck do you remove it?
Like that's crazy. Markel Bell, big offensive tackle, man. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but 6'9", 325,
Oh,
3-star.
yeah, I know that. I heard about that. I didn't know about the name, but yeah, I've heard of
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Markel Bell's. I mean, he's very raw, but I think we could do something with him. You know what I'm saying? I like the kid. And lastly, safety out of Chaminade, man. I've been watching Kid for the longest. Agent Zero in high school, Zaquan Patterson. If you want to see some real, some stick, some hits, some highlights, man, put that boy tape on. He don't he don't disappoint.
That's the kid that get compared to Sean Taylor.
Whoa.
Is it? No. Okay.
I haven't heard that, so that's new to me. I swear I didn't hear that.
That's one. If you a safety and you commit to Miami, that's somebody. They're all.
That's a name. That's a name that's.
Automatically.
I like what Mario did. If you've been noticing, nobody wears 26.
As the number probably should be retired. And
it should definitely be retired. It's a lot of, but see, that's the thing with Miami. If you go to retiring numbers, bro, what do you stop at?
That's true. I feel you.
Because it's some numbers like number 4. You could retire 4 for Hester, and then that number one could get what? Not Roscoe, but a couple guys with number 1.
But you can't retire 26 without retiring 20. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. You got to retire numbers. Where do you stop?
I'm gonna say this: if you're gonna go 26, you're gonna have to go 52. You're gonna have to go 76. You're gonna have to go. You gonna have to go so deep in. You're gonna have to go so far. Like to me, I just feel like some numbers should not be worn, and I feel like 26 should never be worn again. That's just me. Everybody else, I'll let y'all thug them. Like, don't retire nobody number at Miami because a lot of guys want to wear your number because they looked up to you. But I feel like Sean Taylor's crown is so heavy, a regular person can't wear that, bro. It's heavy. Because for
It's a
one,
big number there.
if you think about how good he was coming out of high school, if you want to see a freak of nature, bro, he played running back at like 6'4".
And
Bro,
he was killing punters in the fucking All-Star game.
bro,
Sean Taylor was
the
crazy.
the modern safety today is him. He was the prototype. He was the raw one. He was the one that everybody was like, well, he's too big or he's this. And next thing you know, you start seeing everybody start getting those type of guys.
Yeah. No, Sean was different. I think Ed was better in college. It's tough though. It's tough.
Define better.
Statistics.
Let me understand the concept. I don't know about statistics because in 2 years, Sean got 10 picks.
That's the only thing. Sean, yeah.
Ed
Right.
ended with 20 or so, and I think he had I think Ed got the touchdown record, but I think the interceptions they kind of lean more towards
It's tomato on that. I mean, they're both great players. That's what I'm saying, though. You can't retire one. You're 100%
both of them
correct.
play safe,
Yeah.
but see, the thing is, for both of them to have at least 10 interceptions at safety is crazy.
Yeah, that's
You
tough. That's a tough.
You don't get that many opportunities to intercept balls at safety.
Especially in their day,
In
because
their era, yeah.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
it is.
running back.
Yeah, it was a running league.
Yeah.
Can you imagine them guys now?
Now it's a passing league, so I mean, who knows how much? I mean, what did Cam
But they
finish
could-
with? What did Cam have? Not this year, but last year when he had more last year, didn't he?
Who that?
Kitchens.
Cam, I think he had 5. I mean, he been real like he's sneaky too. Like, cause I think he got over 10 interceptions. He had
That's what I'm
7
saying.
in 1 year, I think. Yeah, like
That's what I'm saying. Like that's pretty good for a safety.
For safety, that's damn good. To be honest with you,
Yeah, 'cause, I mean,
most safeties they don't get 6.
it's tough.
Are you thinking about it? Yeah, because I mean, the cornerback is the one that's he could jump routes and stuff. You got to stay over the top.
I don't think either one of our safeties had a pick this year. Maybe Shaheem did. I'm not 100%. I don't think either one of our safeties had a pick.
I don't know.
Our safeties don't really.
I think
get put in
Dent
those
had
situations. I don't know.
one.
Jarvis, you want me to go or you want to go on these freshmen?
I go ahead and
Pause.
outline. I go ahead and.
Who you got down there, man?
Of course, I started at the top of the totem pole. DJ Lagway.
Yeah, I figured.
He's the guy.
Of course.
I mean, I just hope they.
Treat him right.
Of course, do him right. Don't just put some packages in for him. Let him get a feel of it. I ain't saying throw him to the wolves right now because this year's tough. This is gonna be tough for us. I ain't gonna fake the funk. I ain't gonna lie about it. It's just gonna be tough for us. But
there's a little rumor floating, Jarvis, about him.
I've heard it.
There's a rumor about. Didn't Texas A&M just hire his uncle or some shit? Or
I don't know about that. I know it was saying
wow.
he stopped following Florida football on Twitter.
Well, I didn't know that one, but I heard that Texas A&M, because he's from Texas, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Texas.
So Texas A&M hired somebody in his family, and that it's almost confirmed, is what I read. This is not me speaking, y'all. So don't get mad at me or think I'm stupid. I'm just repeating some foolishness I read on Twitter, but said that it's all but guaranteed if he don't come out here and get to play a lot and contribute, and who knows, even if Billy gets fired, he's probably off to Texas A&M on a massive contract next year.
Yeah. Treat him right.
Because he's a big dude. Like,
he is.
If we're talking about freshmen coming in, because my freshman quarterback looks, he can throw the ball pretty good, I'm hearing, but he looks nothing like Lagway does. You know what I'm saying? Lagway looks, we talked about it on that last episode or maybe the one before. He looks like Cam Newton.
They got him
He's
this at
fucking ready.
6'3", 241.
Yeah, he's a big dude. So,
That's
and he's
crazy.
throwing the ball against air right now. He has no defenders. We'll see. Y'all are playing this weekend. I'm sure we'll get to see him play a little bit. I watched a little bit of his performance from he played in the Under Armour, whichever one he played in.
Yeah, he's a baller.
It's there.
Yeah,
It's there.
He's a baller.
It's for real.
Baller. Yeah,
It's
he
for
is.
real. His running skills, it's for real. He get up out of there.
He was out there juking.
Bro, he got a mean backwards juke. His backwards juke is
He's smooth.
I hope he does go to Texas A&M though.
Another
Them boys
kid that
gonna hate on you. Them boys
I'm
gonna hate on you, but that's what them boys do.
Gonna celebrate. Y'all don't need that.
another kid that I'm high on, freshman Tank Hawkins, receiver. He's a little guy, 5'9",
Slide,
170. He is
slide.
shifty. Ooh. He is shifty.
Y'all
My
keep them.
word. My
Y'all keep them
we
guys.
we used to have a bunch of them back in the day. We used and I see they starting to recruit those type guys again. But Tank is shifty. He's somebody get the ball to him right now in space, let him do what he do. That's all I need to do. Give him the ball right now, let him do
I
what he
heard
do.
that name.
My third guy is a guy from Jones High School, the one we stole from Texas, DeAndre Robinson, big defensive lineman. I haven't seen much on him in spring. I've just seen pictures and seen videos of him in drills, but haven't heard a whole lot about him. But big kid, Jones High School. I watched him play. DeAndre McDaniel's son play down there at Jones. So I got to look
No.
at him. But yeah,
What Dre son play?
linebacker. He was at Guyby year before last, and he's at Jones High School now. He should be going into his senior year next year. Should be. I think last year was his junior year, so he should be going into his senior year next year. But DeAndre Robinson, big defensive tackle, Jones High School, Orlando, Florida.
Oh, that's
not
where
too
we got
far.
Malik Brown from. We got Malik Brown from Jones. It's an orange school, right? Orange and black.
Yeah, the one that's right downtown, right next to the Camping World Stadium.
Oh, okay. I got
That's
you.
where they actually play their home games at. But big kid, 300 pounds coming out of high school. Looking to see some good stuff for him. Early enrollee, already on campus. I'm hoping to see a lot of him in the spring game. Honestly,
I'm kind of surprised you didn't say what was your 4-star defensive lineman. I mean 5-star defensive lineman.
which one?
It was like the number 1 DT. Shit.
DeAndre.
No, it was like Lamar or something, wasn't it?
The one that we flipped from Texas.
No, man. Hang on.
He probably
We're
didn't
gonna be
commit
a
to
little
him.
bit. Yeah, it was DJ and him.
He's on campus now.
Yeah, true freshman.
He might not be on campus. He might not be an early enrollee.
Nah, bro. This
The
kid was...
early enrollees are the only ones on campus right now, right?
Oh, well, maybe he's not. LJ McCray. Is he not there yet?
The one that we was going back and forth about.
Yeah, he's not the number 1 DT. He's the number 2. Maybe he's not there yet. Maybe that's why he's not.
Because mind you, Armando Blunt not on campus for us yet.
It's so weird that some of them don't.
Yeah,
like we got several like Makai Danzy, like he's not here yet, and it's like it's like these guys have a full spring ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna contribute none when you get here. But yeah, LJ McCray's one that I'd be excited about too because he's a big man. From Daytona Beach. Maybe he's not there yet. If you ain't heard about him yet, he ain't there yet.
Yeah, I haven't heard about him.
If you ain't read about him yet, then...
Yeah.
All right.
No, he's the edge guy. He is there.
6'6", 275 on the outside?
He's the edge guy.
Y'all moved him outside because he played interior in high school.
I haven't seen much about him in
We'll see what he do.
17. I haven't seen
That's crazy.
That's a big man to be outside.
Edge guy.
Yeah. 6'7". I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I've heard your defensive.
We had a guy like 6.
I heard your defensive coordinator talk before, so that makes sense that he wants you to.
Say it again.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I said I heard your defensive coordinator talk before, so it makes sense that he would. That little speech that he did talking about. We can do a 3 technique, we can do a 4 technique, we can go inside, we can go outside, we can do a nickel. Shut up, bro! You're trying to do too much. Stop the run. How about that?
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, man. Let your players do their thing, which is apparently what his style is. 3 freshmen John Mills is excited about for this upcoming season. I don't know if they'll start. I don't know if they'll play a whole lot, but I am excited about them. Cam Davis. Hear that name, Jarvis. I'm telling you, this guy is real. Look him up. He's got, you know, that muscle that goes on top of your bicep? He's got that. He's got that one too, bro. He's super just built. Before he got here,
he's the one that like the little bowling ball.
the bowling ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you know, he's 5'9", 210 out of high school, out of Albany, Georgia. His career in high school, he put up 5,172 yards and 36 touchdowns on 16 yards per carry. He was Georgia's 3A Player of the Year in 2022. Learn that name, Cam Davis. With the running backs we have now in Roydell Williams, Toa Philly, Keziah Holmes, I don't know how much you'll see him unless we're up big, but honestly, from what I'm hearing, he can run the ball. So if we ain't getting a lot of action, a lot of tread with the running backs we got, don't be surprised if you see young Cam go through there. Cam's a stud. Also 4-star cornerback Charles Lester out of Venice, Florida. A lot of people know that name. He was at one point he was the number 1 corner. Things happen, and you know they lose their 5th star. Don't know. I don't know.
I think when they commit early or something like that,
it's crazy.
It is a few guys that were 4 stars that committed to us and signed to us, and they dropped them down to a 3.
Yeah,
so I don't get it. I don't know who's doing the rankings of these kids, but whatever. Stars don't mean shit to me.
It don't really. I mean, some of our best players ain't been 5s, and some of our 5s have been bums. So, but yeah, Charles Lester, he's a stud. 6'1", 171 out of high school. I'm pretty sure that 171. I'm pretty sure all these weights I'm saying for these high school kids are bigger now, but that's what they were out of high school. He's a 2-way player out of high school. He played wide receiver and corner. He's a cornerback. He's getting picks left and right at practice. Well, not left and right, but I'm hearing him getting some picks at practice. I don't know, against the scout team or whatever he's doing, because like I said, he's a true freshman. He was rarely thrown out of high school, so his stats don't really jump off, you know, at you of what he did in high school as far as interceptions. But he has a pretty nice career huddle, you know, tape. It's pretty good.
Think about those interceptions though. Once you make a name for yourself, they're not going to throw the ball at you.
No, yeah. The good corners really don't have tape because nobody's throwing at them. I'm really excited about Charles Lester. Don't think he's gonna get on the field a whole lot because we signed him. For one, we got AZ and Fentrell Cypress are probably going to be the starting corners, and then Earl Little going to play the from Bama, the transfer. They're probably going to be our 3 starting corners. Then you got Greedy Vance, you got a couple other players. So I don't think Charles Lester plays a lot, but him and Kai Bates, a lot of those. He's another freshman. I think those guys are the future at the cornerback position for Florida State. Charles Lester, keep an eye on him. For this third guy, I bet a lot of people think I'm going to say the quarterback, Luke Kromenhoek. I'm not. I like him, and I'm excited about him, but I think this guy is going to actually get some burn. 4-star tight end, Landon Thomas, was once a 5-star. He committed, lost his 5th star. It's some bullshit. It happened. He's out of Moultrie, Georgia, 6'4", 238 out of high school. He's more of your in-box tight end. Like he can block and stuff. But he also you can also flex him outside because he's 6'4", and you know, and he can run pretty good. He's not bad at running routes. He don't have a complete route tree, but he don't need one. He's a tight end. But most of the highlights you see, he's in the box. As far as from high school, he can block, he can run. He put up 1,400 yards and 16 touchdowns in high school. Norvell said he is on the fast track to really contributing to this Florida State football team. So I think our starter is what's his name? Dang it. Not him. Kyle Morlock. We lost my boy to the draft. The dude from South Carolina. Why can't I think of anybody's name? Yeah, Bill. Jaheim Bell. But yeah, we lost him. So it's Kyle Morlock's show. Behind Morlock, it's kind of a question. And Norvell likes to run a 2 tight end sets a lot. So I think that Landon Thomas gets some burn. I think he's going to get a little bit of shine. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. But that's my 3. Kelt, something happened to Kelt. We'll have to get him back in here after this is over. Jarvis, hopefully this will get going. But
Yeah.
So we're gonna sign off of this. It's been an hour, so good stopping point. Yeah, what you want to talk about before we get out of here, buddy?
Spring ball coming up at Guyby High School. Spring practice is actually open, and our scrimmages are open. So if you want to come check it out, come check it out. Spring ball starts April 29th. Our first scrimmage will be that first Saturday, which was the 6th, the 5th, 6th, something like that, of May. That'll be our first open scrimmage. Be on the game field. Come check us out. Come check us out.
Yeah, man, for sure. Come check it out. I know I'm definitely popping out there for some stuff. I'm gonna come represent, bro. I'm ready to see Gobby, man. I got a little skin in the game. I feel like now, with young Vic and Simmons. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see what these boys got, man. I'm starting to pay attention to Gobby a little bit more. He said he's here. What the hell? Yeah, I'm excited to see them boys ball out, man. Ready, excited. So with that being said, man, we out of here. Y'all stay tuned. We appreciate y'all for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Go to our link tree, like all of our socials, like everything we got going on, man. It really helps us out. I mean, it takes 2 seconds. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches, boy. I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage.